You recently wrote an op-ed at hotair.com tying President Obama to cop killings around the country. You wrote, quote, under President Obama, we've seen a rise in anti-police rhetoric. Instead of hope and change, we've seen racial tensions worsened and a tendency to use law enforcement as a scapegoat. This inflammatory and disgusting rhetoric has real consequences for the safety of officers who put their lives on the line for us and hampers their ability to serve the communities that need their help. That is a very serious charge, Governor. Can you elaborate on how President Obama has played a role in the murder of police officers?
I think his absence of leadership, of speaking out on this issue. As a leader, it doesn't matter whether you're a governor, a county executive, a mayor, or president of the United States, when people are going after the men and women in uniform, whether they're a police officer, a sheriff's deputy, a state trooper, the people who are overwhelmingly doing the right thing every day, putting their lives on the line to keep us safe in communities all across America, it is the duty of the president to stand up and say something about that, to speak up. I'm going to have the backs of the men and women who carry the badge and wear the uniform in this country. I know the overwhelming majority of them are doing the right thing every day under extremely difficult circumstances. And the rare instances, if they're not, we need to address that. But we need a president who first and foremost says that law enforcement professionals across this country are doing the job. We need them to keep us safe. We need to have their back. And he has been silent on this, and that's an outrage.
I have heard President Obama praise police officers, but I'm assuming you're saying he's not doing it enough.
He's praised them, but he's not speaking out about the fact that there's rhetoric out there. I mean, when you've got people say, when you have people say pigs in a blanket at a rally, fry them up like bacon, that's the kind of thing you need to speak out about. You need to say that is wrong, and we saw it. I was just in Texas about a week and a half ago. A couple days before that, in Harris County, there was a deputy sheriff who was shot 15 times while he was filling up his gas tank. Why? Because the sheriff there said they believe that the suspect that went after him did so just because he was in uniform. In our society, we need leaders, not just in elected office. We need clergy and business and other leaders in our community saying enough is enough. These are the men and women we need to stand up and protect us. We need to make sure they have the training and they follow through on that training. We need to increase and improve relations for sure. But we cannot have any more of this idea that it's okay to go after law enforcement just because they wear the uniform and just because they have a badge.